I'm Adam Watson.
I'm Trinity Watson.
I'm Julian Watson.
This is the Dark Slinger Mafia Power Hour. We're going to have to return to that for a while because 31 Days of Halloween sadly came to an end as of today.
Mm-hmm.
But we're still going to do our Sunday hauls every single week. And this is part 2 of our giant-ass haul from Frankenstein.
Hell yeah.
You guys might be out of stuff to show that was actually picked up at Frankenstein, but I'm not. So last week I talked about how I had purchased 3 boxes kind of blindly from some guys there that I paid a total of $57 to, right? Mm-hmm. For those boxes. This is one of them that was in there. Mr. X, The Brides of Mr. X and Other Stories hardcover. I would have honestly paid them a higher price for this if I didn't think that I already had it. But I'm about 90% positive that I already own this one. It's the other Mr. X's that I need in hardcover, I think. In any case, still a great story.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, if you have it, I'll definitely take it.
I kind of figured you'd try and steal it from me.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Random Volume of Hellseen, Volume 1.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys both said nice. Why did you both say nice?
Because this is one of the best vampire manga ever.
Is it?
I think so. I love it.
Okay.
Can I crack it open?
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, it just has really good artwork for the time period, and it's kind of considered one of those classical mangas.
Okay, so this is an older one. I've heard of this and I thought it was older, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah. It's one of the most popular in the horror genre.
Vampires. I have something of a blind spot for manga. I've been meaning to check out more of it. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and give this a try then. So, for like 40 cents, you can never go wrong when you get these big-ass thick books, even when they're soft covers. Demo by Brian Wood and Becky Cloonan. I've never read Demo. I love DMZ. I've read a few things that Brian Wood has done. I like Becky's artwork, so I'm definitely going to give that one a try. And then, oh yeah, Itty Bitty Hellboy hardcover. I didn't even know they had a hardcover of this.
Really? I own it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Did you get it at Frankenstein in years past?
Probably. That's where I get all of my teeny tiny itty bitties from.
So, this goes great with my Hellboy collection and my Art Baltasar and Franco collection. Because I actually do own a lot of what these guys have done, including the old self-published stuff that they did.
Yeah, well, it's just all so fun and
cool. Yeah, this is obviously aimed at kids, but there is no reason adults can't read this and get a kick out of it too. So yeah, this is fun. And then a paper doll Hellboy that looks a lot like the paper dolls we do, actually.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a fun thing to get for less than 50 cents. And then I was debating on whether or not I had this one, which was the reason that I did not pick it up at full price, but I ended up with it anyway. Hellboy, The Midnight Circus. So this is what young Hellboy looks like when Manola draws him. Mm-hmm. But I still love Itty Bitty Hellboy and Hellboy Jr. both. Yeah. So this is fun.
If you have it, it's another one that I'll snipe.
Yeah, I'm sure of that. I have no idea what this is. It has 2 good names on it, though.
Interesting. Can we look at the inside of that?
Yeah.
Oh, it has kind of cool artwork.
It's Gabriel Boss, co-creator of Umbrella Academy.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah, Gabriel Ba is the art in Umbrella Academy.
Okay.
Deadly Class. So, I have random ass volumes of Deadly Class. This is volume number 2. I don't think I actually have volume 2.
Okay.
But I also got another volume 2. A volume 3. And a volume 9. Now, oddly enough, I think volume 9 is the one I already have.
Yeah.
Deadly Class is about a school. Rick Remender is really hit or miss for me, right?
Right.
But when he hits really hard. This is one of them that I actually consider to be good Rick Remender.
Okay.
So Deadly Class is about a school for murder. These kids get sent there by various families. Like some of them are the children of mobsters. Some of them are the children of Yakuza or, whatever. And they get sent to the school to become perfect killers.
Interesting. I wonder which came first, this or Assassination Classroom.
I don't know the answer to that.
Yeah. I have an issue of this. This is...
Headlopper?
Mm-hmm. It's pretty fun.
Yeah. I've been wanting to read this for a while. I don't know if this is a whole series. It is a big, thick trade.
Yeah.
But I love the artwork in this. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to reading that. And it was, yet again, something that I didn't even know was in there. The Fearless Defenders. This is something that looks far less interesting to me.
Mm-hmm.
As far as liking characters, I actually do like Valkyrie and I do like Misty Knight. But I don't like that much of the newer Marvel stuff. I don't know, though. We did like Marvel Zombie a lot, so maybe I should be more open-minded to it.
Right.
This is something I'm probably never actually going to read. Department H or Depth. I can read it both ways. I mean, it's underwater, so it could just be Depth, right?
Right.
But it looks like Department H. So it's Matt Kent, and I've heard really good stuff about this, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But for some reason, the artwork, Matt Kent's artwork, just does not speak to me.
Okay.
So I'm probably never going to actually read that. I'm also not that big on underwater books for the most part.
Yeah.
This is really cool to find in there.
Oh,
I didn't know I
yeah.
had that till right now. So I have a few of the Will Eisner books, but I didn't have this one. And he interviews some really good names in this. So that's cool. Oh, Phil Sulling. I didn't know there were any interviews of Phil Sulling that had been published anywhere. That's going to be really cool to read.
What's he work on?
The creation of the direct market, the creation of the first Comic-Con.
Interesting.
Phil is long since passed.
Yeah.
But he was instrumental in what you know as the current comic industry.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm guessing that larger size trade paperback that we showed in the last video of Ghost is also collecting this because that's the same cover.
Mm-hmm.
But it's Ghost Omnibus Volume 2, Volume 3, Volume 4, and Volume 5. I'm pretty sure that I have at least one of these.
Yeah, it's really weird to call these omnis when these are kind of that British digest size.
The UK trade size?
Yeah.
Yeah, so these were being released before the Marvel Omnibuses, which is where you know the term from more now.
Okay.
I believe, anyway.
Yeah.
Dark Horse has been doing these for quite a while. They're really thick, as you can see. They collect a lot of issues. They're the stupid size, though.
Yeah.
Like, these came out in a regular comic size, and they do these at, like, 6x9, which I'm not as big of a fan of.
Mm-hmm.
But they do collect a lot of content, and for what I paid for them, why not give it a try, right?
Right.
I don't know what this is. Nanjing, the Burning City.
Huh.
No idea. Artwork on the cover looks pretty cool, though. And then another thing that I don't know what it is. Mother Come Home. Is this a comic or a book? No, it's
That's
a comic.
Weird.
Huh. This is something you try?
Yeah.
Well, I might just like it because, I don't know. I haven't made up my mind yet if I'm going to try that one or not. Smoke Ashes by Alex DeCampi.
Interesting.
Could be. I don't know.
Yeah.
Not sure about that one.
What's it look like on the inside?
Kind of cool, kind of basic.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might give it a try. Leaving Megalopolis by Gail Simone and Jim Calafiore. I think that I used to own a trade paperback of this. And I think I kind of liked it. So I might give that one another try. So then we got The Last Temptation by Neil Gaiman and Michael Zulli. So I can see it in your eyes. You want to say something. So go ahead and tell me what this is.
Yeah, so this is an Alice Cooper book.
Okay.
I own this in this exact edition, and it's fun. The artwork's good. It's a fun story.
I knew that Neil Gaiman did an Alice Cooper book. I didn't know it was called The Last Temptation, I don't think. I think Michael Zulli's the artist who did the Turtles book that we showed in the last video where they were more monstrous.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one, I cannot believe the price I paid for it. So as I'm walking up, I spot this in a bin that says $2, right?
Right.
And then the guy, as I'm looking at it, walks to the front and puts a tag over the $2 that says 50 cents each. And he's like, it looks like you showed up at the right time. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so some of what is shown throughout the rest of this video is probably going to be either from the 50-cent bin, quarter bin that those guys had, or it's from the bins that I bought from the same guys for a total of $56 that I was talking about in the last video. So I don't think I have this Flaming Carrot Comics volume. I know I have one of the thicker like omnibus types. So I don't think it's the same material, but, you know, just in case, I'm not leaving this behind for 50 cents.
Right.
You guys ever read Flaming Carrot?
I have not.
think so.
Same creator of this, Bob Burden, is who created Mystery Men. That was adapted into a movie that had Paul Rubens, Ben Stiller, Wayne H. Macy, all those. If you like weird, absurd shit, you cannot go wrong with Bob Burden. And then this, I know I didn't personally pick.
Oh.
This was in the bins that I got for like, you know, $56. I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
I've heard of this book. I think maybe one of your guys' siblings read the book.
Okay.
It doesn't look bad, but I think it's just an adaptation of a novel.
Mm-hmm.
And then same thing with this. This was just in one of those bins where I paid 50 cents for it, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Iron Empire. So I'm willing to buy pretty much any trade paperback that's 50 cents or a quarter. Why
You'd
not?
be a fool not to.
Yeah.
Hey, Killjoys.
Oh.
Yeah.
In the last video we did, Julian picked up a whole stack of singles of this.
Yep, and I picked up the trade for 50 cents. And then I also got this. Now,
One
you
of the
have
most
read this.
confusing comics I have ever read.
So, if I'm not mistaken, House of Golden Bones, which has Corey Taylor's name up top, but he didn't actually write this. He's just the concept, right?
Yeah, he wrote a little bit of it, but most of what he did was the concept work.
This comic is supposed to go along with the Stone Sour album, right?
As far as I'm aware, yes.
Okay. Okay, well, I'll read it and listen to the album and see if it makes any sense to me.
Yeah.
And then this, I was pretty excited to find in there. So,
Ooh.
I had dug through, found some 50-cent bin, 25-cent bin comics and graphic novels from these guys. And then this I had seen in their box that said $10, right? Mm-hmm. I figured, I've never read Black Sad. I know this is one of the most critically acclaimed books of all time. So it's been on my to-read list for a long time. But this is not something you see at comic shops around here very often.
No.
It might be a Cosmic, I'm not sure. I don't know if I've ever actually looked there. But I know when I've thought to look for it that I haven't found it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So this is something I've been wanting to read for a long time. This copy's still sealed. So I was more than happy to pay the $10 for it, right? My total, when I went through everything, was $35, and the guys were like, how about 20? Like, you're knocking $15 off just like that? Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know exactly what I paid for Black Sad. Like, $5 maybe?
Dang.
And then another one that I probably wouldn't really have picked up unless it was in a deal like this. So Tomb Raider Volume 4. Tomb Raider comics could be great for all I know. I've read some of the Top Cow, but not any of the Dark Horse. Dream Thief Volume 1. You know anything about this one?
I have no idea.
Me neither. Criminal Macabre, The Eyes of Frankenstein.
Oh, that's a fun cover.
Yeah, it is. I think that I have some sort of hardcover of Criminal Macabre.
Okay.
I also got No Peace for Dead Men and Final Night, which is the crossover between Criminal Macabre and 30 Days a Night. So I think I needed this one. I don't think that I have anything that reprints this. I've not read anything Criminal Macabre yet, but I know I have like a hardcover of it somewhere.
Is it all like monster books?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. Captain Midnight, Volume 1. Okay.
Yeah.
Dark Ages. I don't know what this is. Could be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Julian, how do you think you say that?
Dominion?
You think that's supposed to be Dominion? It doesn't
No.
look like it.
Oyui?
Okay, we're going to skip over how to say this one because I don't know. The cover.
Oh, that's a V.
Yeah, it's a V.
Oh.
Domovoy? I don't know.
I thought it was
The cover does look kind of fun on that though.
Mm-hmm.
So, Wonder Woman.
Mm-hmm.
I actually do like some Wonder Woman stories. So I'll at least give this a try. If I end up not liking it, then I'm just going to re-gift this to your boyfriend as a Christmas gift because I know he loves Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I figured as much.
I'll put it in some wrapping paper inside a Gemini and make it look all nice. He'll never know. Didn't I have this one in one of the earlier boxes?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think I did too. I recognize all the little skulls and everything. So Raiders, I don't know, still looks just as fun this time as when I saw it the first time.
I'll take the more beat up copy.
So I probably already have this.
Mm-hmm.
This will probably be up for grabs, and since you've already grabbed so much, Julian, you'll be able to get this one. But
Right.
Dang.
yeah, I'll have to make sure that I actually have it, but I'm pretty sure this is the first one. Yeah, this volume 1. So Resident Alien. I still have yet to actually read any of the comics, but I love the TV show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting to me what he looks like in this after knowing what he looks like in the show, though.
Right. He
Yeah.
looks so much cooler in the show.
Yeah, they went with more of like a classical alien design for that.
Yeah.
And then I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna be honest, I'll be amazed if I like this one.
Yeah.
Pariah. I don't know. Might end up being good. Mr. X back here looks kind of cool. The Portent Ashes. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean. Her sword is weird. Both of their swords are weird. I have no clue what the hell this is. Do you think these are supposed to be like glass swords that are like in housing, or is that a reflection?
The artwork is so muddy, it honestly could be either.
Yeah, I might give this one a read just for the what the fuck factor though.
Right.
And then Orchid. I owned the first volume of this. I tried to read it. It's not for me. The October Faction. Steve Niles, creator of 30 Days a Night.
Yeah, that'd be something I'd take a look at.
He's really hit or miss for me.
Mm-hmm.
But this looks cool. I like monster stuff.
Yeah, the artwork for this is super cool.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool as hell. It is reminiscent of Steve Niles' work on 30 Days a Night.
Yeah.
You can't help but kind of think that. It says a Netflix original series, though. Have either of you ever heard of this?
I
No.
haven't.
There's a lot of shows that I don't get time to watch, so I'm not surprised I've never heard of it. The Whispering Dark. I like that moon.
Yeah.
That's a cool moon.
Yeah.
That is a thick ass Avengers book to pick up for like 25 cents. The Brian Michael Bendis complete collection. So I've read some of these and I do like some of them, but I don't think that I've read anything from this era because the Thing wasn't a member, Daredevil wasn't a member, and Spider-Man wasn't in that stupid ass suit.
Yeah. I know.
I hate the Future Foundation suit.
Yeah, I know all of these characters except for this guy. Who
That's
is
Luke
this?
Cage. Power Man, Luke Cage.
Why does he look like a normal civilian?
In the newer Marvel continuity, he always just dressed like a normal civilian.
Lame.
Well, yeah, but it's probably better than the gold crown and gold wrist cuffs they used to put him in.
Bro.
Have you guys watched the Luke Cage show yet?
No.
There's a scene where he's actually dressed in the old Power Man costume and he looks at himself in a reflection and says, "You look like a damn fool." So, I don't know, it kind of makes sense to me that he just dresses like a normal guy.
Yeah.
But he does look kind of funny going out with all these superheroes.
Yeah.
Buzzkill.
That cover is interesting.
Yeah. It's like all the alcohol bottles behind set up like a city.
Yeah.
And then it's a liquor sign. It's Donny Cates, so it might be actually really good writing.
Mm-hmm. Is the art on the inside as cool as the cover?
The words are really hard to look at.
Yeah, it's supposed to look like your Buzz.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'd say the artwork matches pretty well with the cover.
Yeah.
I don't know, I think I'm actually going to give that one a try.
Yeah.
And then it looks like I got another Toshiro.
Nice.
So I still don't know what this is any more than I did when we did the last haul video.
Mm-hmm.
But I still think it looks badass. And then some 25-cent bin issues. So I think that I already have this Mystery Men issue. And this is not actually written by Bob Burden. This is by Bob Fingerman.
Oh.
But all the same, I love Mystery Men. I'm going to, I think I own this issue, but just in case, I went ahead and picked it up.
Mm-hmm.
And then also a Dynamic Forces one with the Invisible Boy. I usually don't pick up variant covers, right? But that's funny.
Yeah.
I like that. And why does it say Docker's Khakis?
Well,
I don't know.
This was like literally a Docker's edition, I guess.
huh.
I'm going to have to look into that a little bit more later on.
Mm.
Pathfinder. Clearly the comic predated the movie. I've heard of the movie, never seen it.
Right.
I don't know what this is.
Huh.
Not completely positive. I like the artwork on the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, so probably never actually going to get around to reading that one. Rapture.
I like that cover.
It's Michael Avon Omin.
Mm-hmm.
Doing the artwork, so I will give that one a read no matter what. And then The Mighty Thor by Jason Aaron. So I know a lot of people on the internet really hate this version of Thor.
Mm.
I'm not one of them. I've read a couple of the Jane Foster Thor issues and actually liked them.
Okay.
So I'm going to give this a try. And then more comics from the 50-cent bins. Now, what is Sex Warrior number 1 and 2, you may ask?
Yeah, what is this?
I don't know.
Okay.
But how the hell could I leave behind a 90s comic by Dark Horse with the name Sex Warrior?
Yeah.
Would you be able to leave behind a 90s comic from Dark Horse with a name like Sex Warrior that has some badass covers like these?
Yeah. Not with those
come on, you
covers.
gotta pick this up, right?
Yeah.
There's an old guy standing behind me laughing hysterically as I bought these. And I was like,
Yeah.
I don't care. I need to know what this is.
Yeah.
This may be the most important comic I've ever read.
It might change your view on everything.
So, Sweet Tooth. Shockingly, I've never actually read Sweet Tooth.
Yeah, I have number 2 of the paperbacks, but I have number 1. So
Yeah?
yeah, you're gonna have to let me know if you find any duplicates.
Is this volume 1?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, so love Sweet Tooth TV series. Looking forward to reading that. And then when he saw me buy Sex Warrior number 1 and 2, he pulled Sex Criminals Image First Edition out and said, I had to get this because this is the updated version of Sex Warrior. Now, is that true that this is the updated version of Sex Warrior? I know what Sex Criminals is about, so I don't think so. But all the same, hey, he gave it to me for free. So, that's cool of him. And then, I've never actually seen the comic for this in real life.
What is this?
Time Cop is the greatest movie that you've clearly never seen.
Yeah.
It's a Van Damme movie where he's a policeman for the time. Like he he polices time. And if you want to watch a movie where you just turn your brain off, not think too hard, and just have fun, this is a great movie.
Okay.
And like I've never seen the comic. He looks nothing. Where's his mullet at? Van Damme had an epic mullet in this movie. I've not seen a mullet, but I want to read this comic. And then I don't know if I would have picked this up had it not been in the 50-cent bin or 25-cent bin, whichever it was.
Right.
But Planet of the Apes, I actually do like the Planet of the Apes movies, both the old and the new.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I might give this a try. One thing I don't like about this though is she supposed to be in danger or not? Because if she is, her face does not convey it at all.
No.
And it does give me a little bit of pause for what the artwork's going to be like on the inside, right?
Right.
And then Bloodhound, Brass Knuckle Psychology.
Huh.
You ever heard of this?
I haven't.
I had a single issue of it in my book, or in my bins. Never read it. But it does look like something I'd enjoy looking at the layout of this cover.
Yeah.
I had no idea Alan Grant wrote Superman versus the Terminator, Death to the Future, issue number 1.
I didn't know Superman was against Terminator.
Of course Superman would be against Terminator.
No, I mean, like, I didn't know they were in a comic together.
I know it. That's what you meant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew that there was a 4-issue miniseries back in the day. I've never actually owned it, but it was only a quarter. So why wouldn't I pick that up for a quarter, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Then once in a great while, the shiny things do work on me.
Oh, like a moth.
What the hell is the shiny thing on this Planet Apes, the Human War Dynamic Forces cover?
I don't know.
I don't know either, but I was hypnotized by it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like psychedelic to some degree. I don't know. It's just crazy looking.
Of course, the
Helix.
80s kid would like it.
Yeah, for a quarter.
Has like
I don't know what the 80s has to do with psychedelia, but... And then this was a 50-cent trade paperback. Gotham City Garage. What the hell is this thing?
I have no idea.
Neither do I. It's either going to be the greatest thing I ever read or the worst. There will be no in between.
Yeah.
And then Alien 3, number 1. Been on kind of an Alien kick lately. Thought, hell, this might be fun to take a look at for the show or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
Book of Night, issues number 3, 2, and 1. So I already have number 4 of this.
Okay.
This is Charles Vess.
What's it about?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I know that Charles Vess created it. And I know I already owned issue number 4. And I know that all 3 of these together cost 75 cents.
Nice.
So I didn't really need to know anymore. You know who Charles Vess is?
Nope.
Nope.
Have you ever read the Bone Rose graphic novel that tells the origin story of Grandma Ben?
No.
Okay. Charles Vess is the one who painted that.
Oh, okay.
So then I picked up a couple more Planet of the Apes graphic novels because, hell, they were a quarter a piece.
Yeah.
So The Old Gods and The Human War. This one is based on the Tim Burton movie, which probably does not hold up as well as the other Planet of the Apes. I don't know. Maybe it does. I haven't watched it for a long time.
I did not know Tim Burton did a Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, and Helena Bonham Carter is in it.
Oh. Of course she is.
But Johnny Depp's not.
Huh.
Yeah. So it's not bad. It's pretty good.
Okay.
So I had a little bit of time to kill before we took off, waiting for you guys. I was looking through a guy's bins. It was the very end of the day. He said if I found anything, he'd make me a deal, right? I came across this Caliban number 3 by Garth Ennis. Avatar's done a lot of things that I haven't actually read or even heard about.
Right.
But this is Garth Ennis, so it's more of a no-brainer. Because to date, there's only been one Ennis story I didn't like, and it was published by Avatar. But Caliban number 3, number 4, number 5, number 7, number 2, and number 1. So all but issue number 6.
Okay, that's pretty
And
good.
yeah, I don't know what the hell this is about.
Yeah.
I literally never heard of it prior to picking it up.
Yeah.
And then, those Caliban issues I got for $3 for all 6, by the way.
Nice.
So then I'm walking around, and the table that we had bought the Rising Stars and Midnight Nation books from in the last video, they had put this out. I didn't see this the first time we were at their table.
Okay.
But I asked how much they wanted for it, and he's like, end of the show, I need to move something, $5. And I was like, okay, I'll pay $5 for this, why not?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so she, not going to pronounce the second word, omnibus. So I think this was something that was like an Indiegogo or a Kickstarter thing. It probably went through retail, but I don't know.
Yeah.
So for $5 though, you know, why not, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, looks pretty cool. And then this week, there's also been a few pickups that didn't just happen to Frankenstein.
Yep. Yep. I believe I got this one from Comics Adventure off of McLaughlin. Dave McCain. I love all of the covers for the Sandman series.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, and it contains a new short story?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize that. I thought this was just covers. We're going to have to take a look at this on the channel one of these days.
Yeah.
So this is covers primarily from the Dreaming. Yeah, the collected Dreaming Sandman Presents an Overture. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to take a look at that one.
Yeah.
And Frankenstein occurs right across the street from Hot Topic. So,
Yep.
surprisingly, you couldn't find these Funkos in Frankenstein because it's not like there was a lack of Funko Pops.
Yeah.
So tell us what these are, Julian.
So this is Endo 2 from Finite's Phrase 2. He's a part of a new line of Funkos for FNAF that is based off a new line of Funkos that's based off FNAF 2.
So what'd you spend on this? $15.90?
Yeah.
Hot Topic charges weird prices.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
And then, what the hell is this thing?
This is N from Murder Jones. He's one of my favorite characters. Murder Jones is a YouTube original series.
So it's not a Funko Pop, huh?
No.
Okay. It's like a vinyl figure?
Yeah.
And this was at Hot Topic?
Yes.
How much was this one? Oh, $34.90. Damn, that's not cheap.
No.
No.
Is that showing up on the video?
Yes.
This is Mangle, also from Finite's Phrase 2. Once again, they probably released the FNAF 2 line because of the movie. As you can see from the video, it's a lot larger than the other Funko.
Where did you get this one at?
Cosmic Monkey.
How much did you pay on this?
I believe $15.
Okay. Okay, whose is this?
That's mine.
I figured. You
Yep.
nerd.
Yeah, my friend and I were looking at this table that had a lot of cool D&D books and a lot of cool art books.
Mm-hmm.
Gave this to me as a freebie, hoping that I'd go into his shop later on, which I probably
Okay,
will.
that's cool. What the hell is Shadow Dark?
I have no idea.
Did you say he made this game or he just has a shop?
I think he just has a shop.
Okay, is that Scratchboard?
It might be. I honestly
looks
don't
like
know anything
Scratchboard.
about it. Yeah.
Well, the illustration's pretty cool. And then some more books I got for 25 cents a piece.
Nice.
Kissing Chaos Volume 2 and I believe Volume 1. So this size on these actually makes a little bit more sense.
Yeah.
Because when Oni published these as single issues, the single issues were right around the same size as these.
Okay.
I know because I had them in my bins forever and I was like, what the hell is with the weird size on these?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I've never read these though. Having the whole series though, I might just actually finally give it a read. The artwork is kind of cool. I don't know what it's about exactly. But it
Chasing
does look.
chaos.
Oh yeah, it does look pretty cool. Okay, so what do we got there?
This is Let Me In Your Window, a collection of horror stories by Adam Ellis.
So who's Adam Ellis?
He is a internet comic creator.
Okay, and he primarily does horror stuff.
He usually makes a bunch of things that he posts to like his Instagram or
Okay, all right. So this is a webcomic you've been following? Oh, cool.
He also does a lot of political stuff and a lot of LGBTQ plus stuff.
Okay. So then you also got Bad Dreams in the Night by the same author, which I am really sorry about the corners on. As I was trying to load the car up for the day after the con with all this shit in it, I did accidentally drop that one.
It's
So I banged the corners. I'm sorry about that. So you picked both of those up at Cosmic?
Yes.
All right, cool. Too bad we didn't have those during the 31 days of Halloween because they look right up the alley for it.
Yeah.
So is that everything that we picked up now?
I
Between
believe
two
so.
videos? All right. That was a ton of stuff. Check out part 1 if you haven't yet. I think that we showed off more in part 1 than we did part 2, but that was a lot of stuff we bought at Frankenstein this time around.
Yeah.
That might be the largest amount that I bought there yet.
I think that was the smallest amount I've bought there.
Well, largest for me, I think. I'm not positive on that. I'd actually have to go through and look at everything I already own to know for sure. But, all right. Either you got anything else?
Nope.
Nope.
All right, let's go make and read some comics. Looking for something to read this Halloween season? Darkslinger Comics has you covered. Check out Ghost Assassin, a supernatural crime comic. Issue number 1 is currently available in a color edition as well as a limited edition black and white raw copy that features Joel Kotajar's pencils and the lettering only. There's also a raw edition available for issue number 2. We're currently completing the inks and coloring stages on issue number 2. Can't wait to read it? You can pick up the A story in the cards as a mini comic. Issue number 3 is also available in the raw edition. Vampires more your thing? Check out Chronicles of Von Helsing. This story features the world's oldest blood feud, the Von Helsings versus vampire kind. Issue number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are all available, as well as the Sally mini comic and the newest addition to the Chronicles Von Helsing lineup, Blood Will Out by Tony Morgan. This is the last time Chronicles Von Helsing issues number 1 through 5 in the Sally special will be offered in this format. We're almost sold out of the remaining copies. The next time it sees print is going to be as a colored edition hardcover. Vampires and supernatural crime not your thing? Check out Who Will Save the World. All of these issues are available online on darkslinger.com, on our eBay store. You can order digital editions through our Patreon. Most of the comics mainstream spinner racks have these titles in stock as well. Are you a retailer and you're interested in stocking Darkslinger products? Get a hold of Comics Mainstream. Comics Mainstream is the exclusive distributor for Darkslinger Comics.